as you like. But one morning, when I was in my early 30s, and I was sitting in church, our pastor was away speaking elsewhere, and we had a visiting brother who was giving the word that day, and I don't know how to tell you this any other way than to say, I just wasn't getting it. It was a little boring, dare I say. Oh good, you're laughing like you've heard a boring sermon before. Oh, but never in this church, Reverend you. Well, anyway, it was Sunday, it was the Sabbath, it was a worship day, and I did not want to sit there and think about what I was going to have for lunch that afternoon, or the work that was awaiting me Monday morning. I decided to pray. Now, we attend a large church, and I was looking around, and my eyes fell on the back of this man's head, who was sitting about 5 pews in front of me. Now, I didn't see his face, I didn't know his name, I couldn't see if he had a wedding ring on his finger, but I just felt compelled by the Spirit of Christ to pray for this man. And pray I did. For almost the next 20 minutes, I prayed for his life in the Lord, for his love of God's Word, for a deepening intensity of prayer and confession of sin, for conflicts at work, at home, on and on and on and on and on. When they pronounced the benediction, I almost wheeled up to this guy and said, "Guess what I did for you?" But I thought that would make me look a little snobby spiritually.
Well, unbeknownst to us, there were some friends of ours who were trying to get us together. And so I was invited for a surprise birthday party with Joni. And, it was interesting because the first thing that she said when we first were introduced was, "Let me see the back of your head."
Yeah, let me see the back of your head. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it, you're the same guy.
Well, you can imagine that really started to strike up an interesting conversation. And for the next few hours, we started realizing that we had some other things in common.
And you single girl